Anyone here potheads? Yes, okay, good shit. I fucking love weed. I don't get why people don't. I mean, like, some people, like, don't like the smell or they get, like, paranoid or something, which, like, if you're one of those guys, like, smokes weed, you think you're dying, yeah, don't fucking smoke. But what I hate is those people that, like, just detest weed, they hate weed, and they hate the people that smoke it. And it just drives me nuts, especially down here. Like, I can't tell you how many obese, chain-smoking alcoholics have tried to lecture me about my pot smoking. And it's like, really, I'm the one making bad decisions. Your fucking neck flaps when you speak. So, like, you know, maybe, like, worry about your high blood pressure and the eczema of your man tits before you start doling out advice. It's fucking irritating. I can't stand that shit. I mean, it's not even dangerous. Like, I mean, if weed was dangerous, the popularization of dabs or hash oil, which is for the weird fuckers that don't smoke weed, it's a super concentrated version of marijuana. It's the tits. Anyways, the popularization of that would have, like, reduced our emissions as a nation. Like, the whole West Coast and Colorado would just be fucking empty if it was possible to overdose on marijuana, because everyone who's taking a dab knows it's pretty easy to take too much and there's no quick route back. But, like, my first dab, for instance, your first one, you want to take, like, something like the size of, like, a BB, just, like, you know, see what it's like. I was smoking with my neighbor who knew I'd never tried it before, and this sick fuck decided to give me one the size of my thumbnail, because I guess he liked to watch people's brains melt. And so after, like, my brain rattling around and bruising in my skull from coughing up a lung, I lost all mental functions, dude. Like, I would hear the words people were saying, but they just wouldn't stick. So they would say something, I was like, what? And so, like, after, like, kind of, like, being in a really weird gray period for a while, I decided it was kind of time to peace out, because I noticed that when I wasn't looking directly at somebody speaking, they kind of sounded like Charlie Brown's teacher. So it was just kind of like a lot of like, wah, 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 wah. In the background, it was freaking me the fuck out. So, like, I'm like, okay, well, time to go. So I found a way to stand up, but I didn't really plan my exit speech. So I kind of just, like, scanned the room awkwardly from person to person until they were finally like, you need to go home, buddy? I was like, yeah. And so, like, my door was like 20 feet away. Took me probably about like 5 minutes to get there. And I had like all 4 points of contact, like car in the garage. So I finally get back to my house, and I end up, like, putting on Family Guy, eating $50 worth of groceries, and passing the fuck out, and missing a shift at Chili's. Okay, so, like, that's a worst case scenario, alright? So not only is it not dangerous, but it's incredibly fucking useful. Like, have you ever gone to a family function that you really didn't want to fucking go to? Just smoke first. That's an hour and a half of boring conversation and shitty backhanded comments that's just gonna roll right off your fucking back, not even bother you. And then, if you ever smoked before Thanksgiving, holy shit. Like, hell yeah, best time to smoke, exactly. Like, you would have never thought mashed potatoes and gravy would taste that fucking good. Like, you'll go back for fifths, and, like, after the fourth plate, you're doing weird shit, like mixing dressing with, like, cranberry sauce shit. At least I am. So it's great. And then, like, have you ever, like, had to go to church, like, hungover as shit? Like, it sucks. If you smoke weed before, though, it cures the hangover, and then the shit the pastor's talking about starts to make sense. And I see some of you, like, tightened up with that joke. If you don't like that, smoke weed before church and go. And if I'm wrong, I'll never fucking say the joke again. But until then, piss off. So, yes, thank you. Also, I don't know why they don't use it in crowd control. Like, we're having all these problems with riots and shit. Instead of throwing tear gas, shoot grenades full of pot smoke. It's gonna have the same effect. There's gonna be no injuries, there's no pain involved. And you don't even have to make arrests. You can just ask people nicely to leave, and they probably fucking will. If that doesn't work, you can have, like, a taco truck roll by slow, and they will follow that shit Walking Dead style. Like, oh, dude, fuck, you got tacos? Oh, dude. So yeah, no, it's fantastic. And then, like, you know, like I hate flying because the TSA are a bunch of pricks because they're worried about, like, weirdos that are gonna, like, have, like, an episode on the plane. Fucking glue their asses to the seat with a couple thousand milligrams of edible THC. They are not gonna do shit. Like, you cannot have a psychotic episode, set off a bomb, or, like, grab a flight attendant's titty whenever you are melted into the fucking seat. Like, honestly, you're probably just gonna end up like drooling on the person next to you. It's gonna be pretty intense. Anyone who's ever eaten too many edibles knows that shit is surreal. Like, it's like doing mushrooms. You're like, okay, that was fun, but let's never ever do that ever again. That was fucked up. But yeah, everyone like shit their pants. Like, I'm from Colorado. Everyone like freaked out when Denver decriminalized mushrooms. It's like, they're still illegal. It's not like they're gonna start selling them in fucking Sprouts and Whole Foods, man. Like, calm down. I'm not saying it'd be bad if they did. It would be cool if you get shrooms at Whole Foods. I mean, like, I love that. My favorite part about weed being legal in Colorado is that I can buy my weed in a dispensary like a fucking grown-up. Like, it's amazing. The dispensary is just a candy store for adults. Except this one's got like dudes with guns in it, and like a lot of rules are really strict about it. If you decide you want to Snapchat your shit, like a 16-year-old, they're gonna throw your ass out. So, you know, act right and you can shop there. But they have everything, dude. Everything you could fucking imagine. Like, they have butter, shatter, sugar, diamonds, weed in a bag, weed in a can. They even have like weed soda. Like, it's like the Perky-Colas from Call of Duty. It's amazing. And every time I'm in there, I discover like a new product. What I saw this last trip were weed suppositories. They're for like menstrual cramps and IBS. And now I never considered shoving something up my ass, like, ever in my life. Like, never crossed my mind. But when you see those, you see the potency, you're like, dude, fuck, there's a lot of times I've like had to go to meetings and shit. Like, I don't know. But, you know, after careful consideration, I was like, no, there's no fucking way I could do that. If you can shove something up your ass, congratulations, man. I'm sure that will come in useful other places too. I cannot. But another thing they have there at the dispensary is pre-rolled joints, which, if you're worried about us smoking and driving, it's probably the dumbest thing you can serve, because, yeah, it's a fucking like 15-minute drive from my mom's house to the dispensary when I visit. So yeah, I'm gonna get a pre-roll. But you gotta be careful, because like sometimes they'll have like moon rocks, which is just like weed rolled in hash and then rolled in keef. And it's one powerful motherfucker. You will end up like driving past your exit and get all the way out of town and almost to the next one before you're like, oh fuck, I missed my exit, man, shit. Like, it's bad, you gotta be fucking careful, you know? But probably my favorite thing is about the dispensary is not having to deal with drug dealers. Right, not weed dealers, drug dealers seems harsh. But anyway, it's just, there's no, especially down here in Texas, there's like no professionalism left in the industry. I mean, like, why are no weed dealers ever on time? Like, they're not even, like, don't even reply in a timely fashion. Like, you'll hit them up when you get off work at 5, and then they'll wake up their text at 12:30, like, you still need? No, motherfucker, like, my day starts in 8 hours. I don't have the time or the energy to deal with your goofy ass. Just put it in the fucking mailbox. I don't know. You know, it sucks, and like, then they'll try to bullshit you, they'll try to like skimp you or like tell you, oh dude, this is some fire. Like, that is some Reggie. That is bullshit you pulled from the bottom of your lawnmower. Like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, does it have a name? And like, let's just make one up on the spot. They'll just be like, yeah, this is purple fuzzy sunshine. I'm like, oh dude, you're not even fucking trying. Like, just say it doesn't have a name, Jesus Christ. And then my favorite drug dealer experience down here in Texas is I got handed weed in a fucking napkin, dude. Like a dirty glove box napkin. And he's like, oh, sorry, dude, I was out of bags. I was like, how do you run out of bags? You're a fucking weed dealer. You need two things to be a weed dealer, weed and bags. Like, what in the fuck, man? Like, you're like not on time, you're dishonest, and you're unprepared. That's why you're a fucking drug dealer. Like, fuck, man, it drives me nuts. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta fucking do whenever, you know, it's illegal. But every now and again, you'll find a cool drug dealer. I do not recommend being friends with your weed dealer, because like you don't smoke like they smoke. No matter how cool you think you are, they'll be like, hey man, let's watch this documentary on Netflix. And you're like, cool, free weed. And you'll go smoke, and then like at the end of the documentary, they're trying to load like the 15th bowl. And you're just like, Jesus Christ, dude, I just came over here for a fucking 8th. Like, I smoke, but not this like weird, never-ending fucking Rastafarian shit. Like, I want to go home, you know? I'm hungry now. It's bad. I mean, like I said, if you don't like smoking weed, that's your own thing. My thing is just always be open to new experiences, and definitely vote legalize. My name is Logan Jensen, and I'm sorry you guys all had to hear that.